channel. It's December 3rd. All in all, this has been a really hectic day. I overslept, and not long after I got up, my brother came by for a visit. So that was really awesome to get to see him, spend some time. He helped me look over the intro, as I'd mentioned in some previous videos. I wanted to try to trim that down. I ended up working on it after he left for about 5 hours. And I've got it to a state where it's down to a little over a minute, which I think is bearable without compromising, what I wanted to keep in it and the music and all that. So I think it's going to stay like that, at least for a while. Ultimately, I may make another one with completely different content and change it, but we'll see. Yeah, today's just been strange. By the time he left, and I did my exercising, took a shower, had dinner, like my whole schedule today has just sort of been a mess. So I'm hoping to not stay up quite as late tonight and be able to get up a little earlier tomorrow. Last night the writing went really well, so I was very pleased with that. I did end up taking care of that character that I'd mentioned yesterday. It, like everything else in the rough draft, it needs some work, but I was fairly pleased with how it went. I'm getting ready to write a difficult scene, difficult in the sense that I'm now working with one of the main characters in the book, but one that I haven't introduced a whole lot yet, and so it's, like I said yesterday, it's always kind of unique when you're writing a character that you haven't brought into the draft as much, because you're feeling your way around in the dark, in a sense. So I don't know how that's going to go yet. It is really late. It's 1:30, so we'll just see how things evolve. This is going to be a short video. There again, I didn't have a lot to update. Time has gotten away from me today, definitely. I will say, when my brother was here earlier today, he mentioned the possibility at some point in the future of starting his own channel, and so I'm really hoping that he follows through with that idea, and I will certainly keep everyone here on this channel updated on that. I don't have an idea of a timeline to give you because he didn't give me one, but he seemed pretty enthused about the idea, so I'm super excited to see what kind of content he's going to put out there and what he's going to do with his channel. He and I have both been doing creative work for as long as I can remember. The main issue in the past is that we would start a project and work for a month or two, and then it wouldn't end up, being polished and finished and released. So I think for both of us this year and the years to follow, the big goal is start a project, finish it, work as hard as you can on it, do as best as you can, rather than giving up on something and moving on to something else. So yeah, I can say, these videos, the past few, have been titled Vlogmas or whatever, and I don't know how much Christmas content are going to be in them. As it says on my channel, on my page, for me, really, this whole channel is about writing. It's about me writing this novel, and that's the focus. I may mention some things as the days go along about Christmas and all that. I don't know. We'll just see. For me, it is sort of a mixed bag. Growing up in between parents, and having an interesting childhood, to say the very least. The ratio for quote-unquote good Christmas memories versus memories that weren't, so wonderful. It's kind of skewed. I would definitely say Halloween is probably my favorite holiday. I mean, there are things about Christmas that I like, and so I don't know. I'm not sure how much of that will be included in future videos. So I think that's all for today. There again, it's getting late. I want to get back to the writing before it gets much later, and I'll have to spend some time adding the intro and doing the editing for this video, and then trying to upload it. So time is not on my side this evening. Oh, I remembered something I was going to mention. If you're subscribed to this channel and you have a free moment, I'm going to link to a video in the description. It would really mean a lot to me if you would go and watch this video and lend some support, even if it's just, emotional, like words via text to this person. It's a channel that I have been following recently, and I mentioned a while back that I had some issues with my computer and having technology problems and fails and stuff, and so I know what that's like. And for me, it's pretty dreadful because my computer is sort of my outlet, to the world. I live mostly in isolation. So anyway, she had an accident near the end of Natarima, and her laptop got messed up. She had to take it apart. She doesn't know if it's going to work. She was really upset about it. So anyway, my point to this ramble is go and check out the video. It will be linked in my description. And yeah, just lend some support, lend some prayers and some positive energy, because there again, it's shitty when you don't have a lot of income and your technology fails. It leaves you feeling like you're helpless, or that one thing that you could use to make your life a little better, when that falls apart, it's like, oh shit, what am I going to do now? So yeah, definitely, if you don't mind, take 5 or 10 minutes and go and watch that video and leave a comment. Yeah, that's all I've got. Yeah, as usual, I hope all of you are well. I hope your technology is working. Thank you for your time and attention. Have a good night.